Given the function f of x equal to x plus 1 divided by x minus 2, find the image of x equal to minus 1, 1 and half. What value of x has no image? Now let's start with question 1. Now you have f of x equal to x plus 1 all over x minus 2. So f of x, where x is equal to minus 1, maybe whenever you see x, you substitute minus 1 for it. So here we have minus 1 plus 1 all over minus 1 minus 2. So you have minus 1 plus 1 is 0. Minus 1 minus 2 is minus 3. So this is 0. So this is f of minus x minus 1 is equal to 0. So for f of 1, so for where when x is equal to 1, so we will have anywhere you see x equal 1, so 1 plus 1 all over 1 minus 2. This will now be 2 all over minus 1. This is something as minus 2. So for f of half, so wherever you see x equal, you put wherever you see x, replace it with 1 over 2. So here you have 1 over 2 plus 1 all over 1 over 2 minus 2. So the one up here will be 3 over 2 divided by the one up here will be minus 3 over 3. Remember you get your relaxer, which will be equal to, this is the same thing, to cancel out, you're left with minus 1. So f of 1 over 2 is the same thing as minus 1 is to 1. So you say what value of x has no image? What value of x has no image? For that function, x plus 1 all over x equal to 2. So the value of, what value of x has no image? So for value of x where this is not defined, is undefined, the value of x where this function is undefined is at the point where x, where the denominator is equal to 0, where x minus 2 is equal to 0. At the point where x minus 2 and x plus 1 is not equal to 0. So at this point, x, we will now look for x. So to look for x, we need to eliminate this from the left hand side. To do that, we add the opposite of this, which is plus 2, to both sides. This will cancel out this. You have x is equal to 2. So f of 2 is undefined. So at the point where x is equal to 2, the function has no image. The function has no image. So now number 2, question 2. If f of x is equal to 3x plus 2, what is the value of x whose image is 5? If f of x is equal to 3x plus 2, So what is the value of x whose image is 5? So we're looking for f of x. We're looking for, not for f of x, we have gotten the f of x. So now we're looking for the value of x where f of x is equal to 5. So now, since f of x is equal to 5, what is the value of x? So what we're going to do, because the image of this function is 5 at the point, so we're looking at the point where we're looking for the value of x where f of x is equal to 5. So you now say 3x plus 2 is equal to 5. So for us to, we needed to solve this to get our x. So to solve this, we add minus 2 to both sides. So this will cancel out this. You have 3x equal to 5 minus 2 will give you 3. Now we divide both sides by 3. This will cancel out this. You have x. This cancel out this. You have 1. So at the point where x is equal to 1, the image is 5. That is question 2. Question 3. Function f and g are given by this. Let me write it down. Number 3. Question 3. F of x is x squared minus x. G of x is what? Is 2x minus 3. Evaluate f of 0. F of 0. So wherever you see x, you substitute it with 0. So if you put 0 here, square minus 0, the answer will be 0. Now we said we should find what again? F of minus 1. F of minus 1. So wherever you see x, you substitute with minus 1. So minus 1 square minus minus 1. You now have minus 1 square is 1. So minus times minus 1 will give you plus 1, which is equal to 2. Now you have this one of g of 0. So for g of 0, anywhere we see x, we put 0, which is this. This is the g of x. So wherever we see x, we put 0. So it will be 2 times 0 minus 3. So 2 times 0 is 0. 0 minus 3 will give you minus 3. The next one is g of minus 1. G of minus 1 will give you, so wherever we see x, we substitute minus 1. So you say 2 into minus 1 minus 3. So 2 times minus 1, you have minus 2 minus 3, which will give you minus 5. Now if f of x plus f of plus g of x is equal to 3, find x. Now what they are saying is f of x plus g of x is equal to 3. Now so if we find x, meaning that f of x is x squared minus x plus g of x is 2x minus 3. Both of them is equal to 3. Now this can also be written in this form. You say x squared minus x plus 2x minus 3. Now let me just clean this. I can add minus 3 to both sides. So Now this one will cancel out this. I'll add the like terms. You have x squared. This plus this will give you plus x. This plus this will give you minus 6 equal to 0. So now we'll look for the root of this equation. So the root of this equation is the value of x, where this condition is obeyed. So what we're going to do next is we multiply the first term and this last term, which will give us minus 6x squared. So what are the factors of minus 6x squared? And when you sum them, it will give you plus x. Now we'll start with x and minus 6x. When you sum this, will give you minus 5x. Now the next one will start with plus 2x and minus 3x. If you sum them, it will give you minus x. So when you reverse the sign, you have minus 2x and plus 3x. So when you sum this, it will give you plus x. So now that means we are going to replace this plus x. We're going to replace plus x with minus 2x plus 3x. So we are going to have x squared minus 2x plus 3x minus 6 equal to 0. Now to factorize this, the common factor of these two terms is x. So you say x divided x squared divided by x, you have x minus 2x divided by x, you have minus 2. What are the common factors of this and this? And what are the common factors of plus 3x and minus 6? Common factors is plus 3. So plus 3x divided by x by 3 by plus 3 will give you x. Minus 6 divided by plus 3 will give you minus 2 equal to 0. Now you have x minus 2 as common factor, so you factorize it out. So if you divide this first term with x minus 2, you are left with x. If you divide this second term with x minus 2, you have plus 3 equal to 0. So you have x minus 2 equal to 0, or x plus 3 equal to 0. So if you add in plus 2 to both sides, if you add minus 3 to both sides, you now have this will cancel out this, you left with x is equal to 2. This will cancel out this, you are left with x is equal to minus 3. So at the point x equal to 2 or minus 3, will obey this condition. Now that is a third question. So the fourth question is say if h of x is equal to ax plus b, find the value of a and b given that h of 2 is equal to 4 and h of 4 is equal to 10. So I'll call that number 4. H of x is equal to ax plus b. And they say find a and b when h of 2 is equal to 4 and h of 4 is equal to 10. So for h of 2, wherever you see x, you put 2. So you have a times 2 plus b equal to 4. And for this one, wherever you see x, you put 4. So you say a times 4 plus b is equal to 10. So meaning for this, for the first condition, which is this, you have 2a plus b is equal to 4. We call that equation 1. For the second condition, you have 4a plus b is equal to 10. Equation 2. Now, when you check the coefficient of b in both equations is 1, is the same. So for us to solve this, we can subtract equation 1 from equation 4. So you have 2a plus b equal to 4. This is equation 1. Now if we subtract, if we say minus, now we're subtracting it, that means we're subtracting equation 1 from equation 4. So 4a minus 2a will give you 2a. b minus b will give you 0 to cancel out. 10 minus 4 will give you 6. So if you divide all through by 2, if you divide all through by 2, this will cancel out this. You are left with a is equal to, this divide by this, you have 3. So a is equal to 3. So since a is equal to 3, if you substitute a equal to 3 into equation 1, where you have 2a plus b is equal to 4. So since a is equal to 3, substitute it into this equation. You have 2 into 3 plus b equal to 4. So 2 times 3 is 6 plus b is equal to 4. Now to eliminate this, to eliminate this 6 from the left hand side, you add minus 6 to both sides. So this will cancel out this. You are left with b on the left hand side. This one will now be 4 minus 6 will be minus 2. So b is equal to minus 2. So you have a is equal to 3 and b is equal to minus 2. So this is the final equation. This is the final problem. So we have gotten our a to be 3 and b to be minus 2. Thank you for watching.